everyone, Trina here, back with another mixed media art demo. Today I thought we would play on the jelly plate, and I've got some embroidery thread here, and we're going to lay that down and see how that prints. So I'm starting off with this warm gray from the Shades of Gray set. I'm going to roll that out. A pretty thin layer. Way too much paint on there, as usual. Let's get rid of some of that. I'm never going to learn to put less paint on. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just sort of lay this down over top, and this is just going to make some marks. I wonder how messy it's going to be. So just sort of randomly, well, randomly maybe. Ooh, that's kind of fun. It is, I don't want that circle part there. And one more. It's kind of interesting how organic it gets. Okay, I'm going to take a piece of deli paper. It just goes everywhere, doesn't it? Oh, God. Okay, it gets really sticky. Play nice. Okay. I'm going to put this down. I'm probably going to take my brayer and just brayer over this. Make sure it gets stuck. Maybe. I don't know if we got anything, but let's see. There are some marks there. Maybe any thicker thread. Well, we're going to go ahead and print this. This will be our first layer. And if it doesn't work out, we'll just do another one. Okay. I'm just going to lay this down. I think I know where I want it. Sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy. I was at a wedding yesterday shooting, and allergies. I'm just got a very scratchy voice today. Okay. Ooh, I like that. I actually really like that. I mean, it could have printed better, but let me put some gel medium on, see if we can get the rest of that up. Okay, got the acrylic medium, matte medium here. I'm gonna roll that out and see if we can get the rest of this paint up, because I think it's a cool texture. I'm probably just gonna put it like right there above. It might be kind of cool. I mean, let's turn it upside down so it's a little different. It's not so matchy in case it. It could be very nice. We'll see. I'm gonna flip it over and oh yeah. Interesting how it made almost a different color. So this is the original, and then it kind of made this other sort of lighter when you add the gel medium to it. Interesting. Okay. So this is the Gray Mild from the Shades of Gray set. So you can see I haven't really used a lot of it. It's a relatively new container. Get my brayer out. I'm just going to roll this out. I just want to put a layer of almost like a light Payne's gray. And I think I want to use, oh, you know what? This is a typewriter stamp that I got. What happens if we just, I'm not going to use the whole thing, but it might be fun for just the keys making marks, maybe. Possibly. We'll try it. If it's horrible, we'll just paint over it. I just saw it laying there and thought, maybe that might be nice. Okay. So let's flip this over. I want to preserve some white space. I'm really trying to be better about that because I can get a little carried away. Okay. And let's flip it over. I just realized tomorrow is Memorial Day, so that means an extra day of art making. So there might be a video tomorrow as well. Okay. Yeah, that didn't work, but it's kind of got a little bit of the texture there. Just a little bit. Interesting. Let's come in for a close-up so we can see what we've done so far. You can see that it kind of made some marks, but I didn't want it to be like super, I was using the back side of the stamp, so like right through here. Interesting. It would be cool to use like that part too. But just a different way to use stamps. Okay, I'm gonna put some text through here. So I'm laying down a layer of the oxide black, because I find that it is the best for transfers. I've got my Vogue magazine sheet here. Again, my air conditioner is running like a madman today. So you want to leave this on for like 10 or 15 seconds. Lightly rub. Doesn't need a lot of pressure to release that ink. And I got some holes there, but it's okay. I did have a question yesterday about whether this method is archival, and my response was that while it is, anytime you introduce ink onto paper, you're gonna mess with the archivalness of it. So, and it's gonna probably be less archival. What you can do is put down a layer of gel medium, and of course we're gonna put gel medium on top of this. So that will tend to sandwich it in between. And I'm not saying whether it's gonna be like super archival, but that's just kind of the risk you take when you do collage. Okay, let's roll out the matte medium. Remember, you can use gel medium, you can use gloss medium, whatever you choose to use, as long as it's going to take that text off. And I did dry that first. I want this to be a little overlapping with this color down here. Just to give us a little bit of difference, a little contrast, a little interest visually. Okay. And I have been brayering on the back. It does leave little specks on your paper. My Baron is not very clean. So if you don't want your paper to get marked up, you might put down a sheet of parchment over top of it, or deli paper. Let's see what we got. Okay, that didn't transfer at all. Hold on. Okay, so I made another transfer here, because I don't know what was going on with that one, but it wasn't working. And sometimes when things aren't working, we just have to move on, try again. Okay, let's see if it's gonna work this time. I have a good feeling about it. Our white area is getting very covered. Exactly the same I didn't want to happen, but that's okay. That's all right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. If it doesn't work this time, we'll just move on to something else. I think it's gonna work this time. Well, it sort of worked. It's not nearly as crisp as I wanted it to be, and it's not quite what I thought it was going to be. So, what we're gonna do is move on. Okay, laid down some Payne's Gray. We're gonna put this down. I think I'm going to just take away a little bit here at the bottom. I kind of wanted to be a certain shape, and I wasn't it. I'm gonna add in a bit of the mesh. That's my skinny brayer. Let's try the skinny brayer for this. Oh, okay, I just did that. Is that bad? No, it's all right. Because I don't really want to add all the marks. Do I like that? I do think I'm gonna just brayer out just a little bit of it and give it some difference. Okay, we're not gonna let this dry. We're just gonna print this. Ooh, that's a fun line. Directly on the page. It's pretty wet. I want to put it right there. My paint was pretty thick, so I can already tell that most of those lines that we made are not going to show up. And I've got some paint at the top there, which is a pain in the butt. Let's not try not to brayer up there or baron up there. Maybe it won't transfer. Okay, let's see what we get. We did get a little bit there. That's all right. Okay, I changed my mind a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and use part of this to possibly lay just down here a little bit. I don't think I want it at the top, but I think it could be a nice addition down here at the bottom, right through here. Not all the way across. Let me get the baron out here. I'm not gonna roll this on the back side. I'm just gonna pull it up. Because it's not important to me that it gets really great through there. I like that. Okay, so I've got these 4 bits of paper here that I want to use. I think I'm going to start with the darker ones and put this one on last. But now I just need to figure out where I'm going to put it. It's pretty dark, I think. Let's start with the bigger piece here. I think I just want to put it like right through here. So we're going to put down a layer of acrylic medium. I'm using matte medium from Liquitex. You can use whatever medium you desire. I'm going to take this piece of medical exam paper that I printed out, and I'll leave a link to that video up above. So you can check out that video. It's pretty cool. Cool technique. I'm just going to press this down and add another layer of the gel medium or acrylic medium. I should probably use the gel medium. I have some just to see how it works. Okay, well, I like that. Those papers are fun. Okay, I'm gonna lay this one here. It's got a little bit of metallic gold on it, which is kind of interesting. I'm getting these smaller papers. It gets a little tricky to get them down, but so I want to create a little bit of tension between these two layers. Get a little bit more gel medium here. It's harder to see the transparency with the darker layers, but we're going to put something over top of it, so it'll all make sense in a minute. And then lastly, I have this piece here, which I think I want to do right. Is that too much? The same? Maybe I don't want to do that. You know what? I'm just going to put it over here. Actually, let's just do that. I want it to overlap a little bit. Let's see what we get. These little tiny papers are funny. Okay. Let's overlap this a bit. And I ripped it a little bit there. That's all right. Let's come in for a closer look to see what we've done so far. You can kind of see what we got going on here. So I've laid down 3 strips of paper. You can kind of see how it just sort of overlaps. Makes it kind of cool. Now I think what I'm going to do next is add in this piece over top of here, this bigger piece, and see how much that comes through. Okay, let's put this down through here. Spray down our exam paper. Everything that I use is linked in the my description above, or below. So make sure you check that out if you want to find these products anywhere. Okay, so let's see how this is gonna work. Okay, it's a little not wet. It needs a little bit more gel medium through here. Oops. Okay. That is fun. Okay, let's dry this and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I added this black piece and these 2 black pieces here. I'm thinking about adding this piece to come down through here, but I'm not quite sure. Is it too much? Let me think about it. Okay, I cut it down a little bit. I think I just want it like right through there. So I thought it was maybe too much, but I like the boldness of it. Adding some gel medium on top. Oh, I like that. I think that works. Okay, I've got this asymmetric writing stamp here and some of the parchment color. I'm I'm just gonna put a little bit of it through here. And then a little bit more over here. I like that. Let's come a little closer. Let's see what we did. So that's really kind of cool through there. I like what's going on down here. You can barely see it over there, but that's kind of cool. Not legible, more just marks than being legible. Let's come in and add some little black lines through here. I think it's time for a stencil soaking. It's kind of hard to see where I'm actually putting this down. And I think I want to continue it just a little bit through here, all the way across. And where else? I want to include some chunkier ones over here. And maybe some down here as well. Let's come out with the color shaper. I just want to add some black marks through here to kind of define this space a little more. Because I like those lines, but I think I want there to be more of them. Subtle lines. Maybe some coming across. Just add some energy into here. And maybe some over here too. There's a few, I think. Yep. Gonna come in with the Payne's Gray ink tints. I'm just gonna keep it, well, I said I was gonna keep it simple, but I kind of want it to come up just a little bit. Oh, that's a good line. Okay, this is really bugging me. We're gonna just make some marks here with a tiny brayer with the parchment. And kind of just bring it down, make it look a little bit more intentional up there. I think I saw some black on there too, which is fine. Let's bring it It's like, yeah, I meant to do that. I want to bring it all the way down, I think. Maybe into that area. Well, that's actually very nice. I actually kind of like that a lot. This tiny brayer, y'all, is my new favorite thing. But I might want to add some more of that. And though we have it here, like what if we put a little bit down here too? Yep, I think that's it. Okay, so here it is with the mat. We started off with string, which I think is really cool. I wish I would use more of that, but it's real subtle down here. I like the papers that we added. I think that mark was a good idea. That paper right through there. I like the handwriting. It kind of adds to the jumbleness of it. And I actually really like the parchment that I brought in late. I think that really kind of added some mood to it. That was a little different. Yeah, I like it. Again, it's good movement. I like the copper and the gold. Yeah, overall very happy with this one. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Click over here to see the last video, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye.